Welcome to the highest point at Brave Spring Training. Back with you again alongside Kevin. I'm Ben. Happy to have you with us on our coverage of Brave Spring Training here on 680thefan.com. Kevin and I are coming to you from the very top of the scoreboard at Champion Stadium. As you can see behind us, practice going on as we speak. And what we're going to do in this video today is give you guys a little bit of a tour of the facility. This is the main stadium. This is Champion Stadium, and this is where the big league club, of course, runs through their practices and their workouts. And this is, of course, where they will play their home games here in the Grapefruit League. So around us are other practice fields, and we'll have an opportunity to show you that as time goes on here on this video. But we wanted to, Kevin, take people behind the scenes, maybe see some things that they don't normally get to see, because there's a lot to this facility outside of what you see behind us.
There really is. You know, obviously Champion Stadium, where the home games are played, but directly on the other side of the scoreboard, which we are coming to you from, a number of practice fields where you see live BPs, you see guys get extra work in. That's really where a lot of the hard work is done. You know, obviously you see the batting practice, you see the games back here, but it's really the work on the backfields that pitchers are getting extra time to get loose, get ready to roll. And this is a very busy complex, especially once those minor leaguers start showing up. There's nonstop action in this whole place.
We use that term all the time, on the backfields.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about the prospects and people like that, younger guys, minor league guys, and we always say we're going to catch those guys on the backfields this year. We'll show you those backfields in just a little while. But as things go right now, here we are towards the end of the final week before games start. Games begin in a few days. As we broadcast this, we're broadcasting on a Thursday, and the first game will be this coming Saturday against the Blue Jays, and you'll see this stadium behind us filled on Saturday as the Braves and the Blue Jays get together. So as we go throughout the Grapefruit League and go up and down the coast of Florida, we wanted to give you guys a pretty good look at stadiums around the Grapefruit League, because we know that this is really an area of baseball that not a whole lot of people get the opportunity to come down and see. A lot of people will see highlights around the league on major league stadiums, visit major league stadiums, of course, visit the ballpark in Atlanta, but you don't see near as many people that get the opportunity to just drop everything that they're doing in the middle of February and March and come down here and watch their favorite team play. So we kind of wanted to give you a behind the scenes look at everything that goes on, and what better way to do that than through these videos. So something that we're about to show you here in a moment, right behind the scoreboard and down low is the batting cage facility, and we'll show you that right now. Inside of that facility are the batting practice cages. You'll see live BP and, of course, regular BP. I don't even know if you can tell right now, but right above one of the entrances, right down below, there's a white sign. It's Chipper Jones, number 10. I've got his number on the side of the facility there. And, of course, around this facility, you'll see plenty of Braves legends. Hank Aaron has a banner inside of the tunnel to the clubhouse, and there are other Braves legends who have their numbers across the area as well. As we pan over here to the right, this is one of the backfields, and a lot of times, and you can see in the distance another backfield. There are actually 4 or 5 of these things that are out into the distance. And while there are major league spring training games going on the big field, other games with minor league guys will be taking place back here. And what you're watching right now is a group of players that are getting ready for a sim game. That'll be probably starting up here in the next 10 minutes or so. These guys are going to get out there and simulate actual game activity. So I'm not sure if you can really tell or not, but some of the guys that you anticipate being starters for opening day are down there, and they'll be out there getting ready. And of course, as the day progresses, you'll see maybe on a further field, you'll see PFPs going on. You may look to another field and see guys running the bases. You may look to another field and see guys working on something else. But the Braves have multiple fields here where they can work on whatever they want. They can break down the guys who are here into whatever groups they like. And there's always something going on, even if it's not going on the main field here at Champion Stadium. So a really good little tour of our facility here at Lake Buena Vista, and I want to give you guys an opportunity to have a full look at what the facility is like here at Champion Stadium and around Champion Stadium. And Kevin, before we let people go, maybe a good way to finish things up would be a summary of what we've seen here in the first week and a half to 2 weeks of camp. Game starting up in a couple of days. What catches your eye as we go into the Grapefruit League schedule?
Well, I think first and foremost, you're talking about the veterans that this team has added. We talk so much about how important a role they're going to play both on and off the field, and we've seen that so much as we talked and showed you the backfields. We've seen guys like Bartolo Colon having guys like Mauricio Cabrera and Julio Teheran and Arodys Vizcaíno around him every single day when these guys come out to the backfields. I talked to Nick Markakis earlier today, and he was saying how it's such a veteran group, it's such a deeper, longer lineup. So I think that the veteran leadership we've seen both on and off the field has been about what we expected, and these young players are certainly going to benefit from that for many, many years to come. I think the other thing that caught my eye was yesterday we had a rainy day here, so the team had to basically do a really short workout and work out in the cages, which you saw a little while ago, and got a chance to watch some of the younger arms throw. I got a chance to watch Sean Newcomb, got a chance to watch Max Fried for the very first time. And let me tell you something, if you have not seen Max Fried's curveball in person, we were talking about this last night back at our house. It is unbelievable. I mean, it is deadly. He throws 96 on the corner and then throws a curveball that snaps off, and guys that were facing him just turned and looked at us and were just, wow. I mean, they were just blown away. So there's a lot of good young arms that we're getting a chance to really see for the very first time, and they have not disappointed to this point.
We'd love to see you down here in the Grapefruit League at some point over the course of the next month or so. And if you can't make it, make sure you continue to come back to 680thefan.com for our coverage via video cast. And of course, our clubhouse report runs on Wednesdays, 2:30 to 3. And you can always find us on the MLB at-bat app once games begin, or if you're in Atlanta during the week on 1340 The Fan 3, or during the weekend on 680 The Fan and the Atlanta Braves Radio Network. Workouts going on behind us, sim games going on in front of us, batting cages filled with guys down here at our feet. So a good little rundown of everything happening today over the entire complex. We appreciate your time today. For Kevin, I'm Ben. We'll talk to you later.